It's Magic Monday! Yay! It certainly is, and it's the 24th of October. 24th of October. It's proper autumnal, isn't it? Sadly with a t-shirt on, but of course I got a t-shirt on because I'm promoting. I was getting the wrong side. I'm promoting this. It started. If you haven't seen, of course I am. I'm up. I'm running. It's Write That Book. It's up. Write That Book. It's all happening. And if I do this here, hang on, where's my magic button? We'll be able to get started properly. Here we go. Aha!
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday Live.
So last week I did a presentation called "The 5 Foundations That Every Writer Needs to Know to successfully write, publish, and sell your book." And I'm not going to do that again, but I'm going to do a different version just for you for Magic Monday. So I'm going to do so. I've got some slides. I've updated my slides and to show you this. I'm quite pleased with it actually. So this is what it started off being. It was the 5 foundations to successfully write, publish, and sell your book. Shouldn't have had that up before. Wouldn't have tripped over my words. It's a big weekend. But now I've changed it to the 5 foundations for anything. Do you want to hear them? Should we go through them quickly? I'd love to know what you think, by the way. Do you agree with these? Leave a comment. Let me know if you agree. And if you're watching on a replay, leave a comment anyway. Doesn't matter how you're watching it. Just leave a comment. Do you agree with these? Number 1 is you need a passion. If you want to be successful at anything, you've got to be passionate about it. I'm talking a passion. I'm talking about getting out of bed early in the morning, thinking, yes, it's another week or another day, rather than hitting the snooze button, thinking 9 more minutes. And I'm full of energy today. Can you tell? I'm like bouncing, buzzing. And so number 1 is to have a passion. If you don't have a passion for something, find it something you do have a passion for. I know there's this thing at the moment about what are people doing? They're not working properly. It's not called that, is it? What's it called? The thing where people are doing the minimum amount of work, like leaving their job when they're still in their job. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, if you've got a passion, you never have to do that. You just love what you do so much. Next is an idea. So this is like, what's your idea? What's your big idea? What are you working on? Have you got something that's making a difference? If not, find something that's making a difference. We've got to have ideas. We need more ideas. Good ideas. The best idea in your area, in your business, in your passion, in your whatever it might be, the best idea ever hasn't been thought of yet. What do you think of that? Could you agree? Next thing is a title. Now, this is where I'm going to deviate now, because when we're doing the stuff with Write That Book, people, we talk about the importance of having a title. But now I'm going to say an outcome. How will you know when you've been successful? What will have happened? Who will have been involved? Who will have been impacted? What will have happened? What's the outcome? If you don't have the end in mind, if you don't have the end in sight, it's very difficult to know if you're going in the right direction. So what's the outcome? And then number 4 is writing, but not for everybody, because this is for the writers bit, remember? So if we're doing Write That Book, I would talk now about writing and the importance of writing and all that type of stuff. But for you, it's just doing the work. Doing the work. Nothing happens until somebody does something. And usually, if it's worthwhile, it involves a bit of graft. Having to get out there and work hard and do it. Do the work. And to help us to do that, I've got the 3 T's. So the 3 T's, they were for writing, but they're very, very, totally appropriate. Very, very appropriate. Wouldn't be right. Totally appropriate for this area as well. Number 1, time. Schedule in the time. If you really want to be successful at doing something, schedule in the time. What gets scheduled gets done. Some of you may know I've written a book which will show you how to save an hour every day. So if you're unsure about how to find the time, I'll show you how to save an hour. Next, talent. This is developing your talents, your skills. What do you need to learn? What do you need to put in place? Is there an easier way to do something? Is there a course you can do? Is there a book you can read? Is there an audio you can listen to? Is there some coaching you can get? How can you get the talent that you need to do what you want to do? And the third T is tenacity, because it's never going to be plain sailing. It's up, it's down, it's round, it's round. This is the whole idea of this is to say, what do I need to do? What do I need to put in place to make sure that I am going to see it through, even during the tough times, especially during the tough times, actually. And that brings us to number 5, which is readers. Well, when you're writing, you're looking for readers, but you're not looking for readers, unless you're writing, of course. You're looking for how you can serve others. And you know what? If you really want to have tenacity, if you really want to find the time, if you really want to develop your talent, think about how it's impacting other people. You will do a lot more if you know that you're truly impacting other people. Truly impacting other people. And for me, that's the biggest driver. I absolutely don't care what happens to me. All I care about is positively influencing everyone I connect with. My big goal, I don't know if you know this, was I wanted to, I'll just make that a little bit smaller for a second. There we go. My big goal when I first started my company was I wanted to positively influence 1 million lives. And I achieved that about 7 years ago now, something like that. That was people who bought books, people who'd seen me live, people who'd done an audio program or been coached. And so it was 1 million people. Now it's obviously well over 1 million people. And then I changed it to I want to positively influence everyone I connect with. Am I doing that for you? Do these Magic Mondays positively influence you? Let me know in the comments. I never know. I never know if it's I can't tell. I can't tell if it's making a difference. Especially people watching on replay. Don't just watch. Leave a comment. Share it with people. Let people know what's happening. Yes, all of that. You know, I'm one of those. I'm doing one of those sessions where I've got so much energy, I can't get it out fast enough. Just calm down a second, Michael. Calm down. So yes, serving others. And now I have this big goal of helping 1,000 people write 1,000 books in 1,000 days. You see that shelf there, the one that says brilliant? Everything along there. And then just past there as well, almost towards the train, they're all books that have been written by people from Write That Book Masterclass. Or Write That Book, any sessions, actually, not just the masterclass. Whew. There we go. So that's number 5, serving others. And they could also be known as customers. Oh, customer service. I'm just looking for my customer service book. I had it a second ago because I was showing somebody else. Think about the people who are receiving whatever you're doing. Do it for them. Do it for them. Oh, I've accidentally started when I did that there, I accidentally started my the radio in my office. I pressed the button and did that. What a day. It's all happening, isn't it? All right. Then after all of that, we've got 5.5, accountability. Tell other people what you're passionate about. Tell other people what you're doing. Tell other people what you're working on. Get other people involved. Become accountable. And I promise you, you will stand a much better chance of achieving your goal. So that's an adaptation of what I did last week. And then I talked about Write That Book, which I'm going to talk about now. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I want to talk about it now? So Write That Book is happening again. This is the last ever Write That Book challenge and pop-up. This will be the 6th one and the final one. Don't cry. Just get involved. If you ever thought about, should I write a book? Maybe I should write a book. I don't know. Oh, come on. Do Write That Book. It's really simple. All you got to do is go to writethatbook.co.uk. Okay. So, hang on. That's it. Writethatbook.co.uk. And you'll get all the details. You'll be able to find out everything about it. And then you can join this year's Winter Challenge. There we go. The Winter Challenge from November the 7th to the 14th. From November the 7th to the 14th. It's a week long, every single day. For 5 days, you do a challenge. Then you have a weekend where you can catch up and do various other things. And then we have a big celebration on the last day, on the Monday. I would love it if you got involved. It's £9. Less than the price of a paperback, less than the price of this one, that's for sure. That's $10.99, this one. So less than the price of a paperback, you can get involved with the Write That Book Winter Challenge. And all you got to do is go there, writethatbook.co.uk. Get involved. I would love to see you there. Now, I've talked for too long already because I was only supposed to do 7 minutes because I have got a call that's going to be starting very, very soon. So I'm going to go and do that call, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to have a look at all your comments a little bit later on. So thank you very much for watching. I've actually just noticed this. I'll just tell you this very quickly. You know, when you see a person arrives in your Zoom room, it actually says, this person is in your Zoom room waiting for you now. So I better go because they've arrived a little bit earlier. That means they're not watching this. Why are you watching? Anyway, I'll catch up later and I'll look at all your comments later. Be brilliant. See you later. Bye.